Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. Yeah, she's having a really tough time. At least you still love me, cat. Hello, Shotgun Squirrel here, and welcome back to another episode of 1 Hour In. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've done one of these. It's been about 3 months since my last recording. Reason being is I moved house. Then was without internet for about 2 months, and then lost my editing machine. So I've had to purchase a new editing machine, sort out the internet. But here we are, and we're kicking it off with Yes, Your Grace. Also, apologies if the mic isn't as good as my normal videos. Well, to be fair, it might be better. I don't know. I've got a little bit of a weird setup because the house is not finished. So, yeah. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. What matters is the game. Yes, Your Grace. It looks like... I don't know, I've always loved sort of like organisation games where you got to like manage lots of different things. I don't know what that means. Maybe I should have been an accountant. I don't know. But I've always enjoyed that sort of stuff. And this seems like that. Lots of decisions being made, lots of management. I don't know. Anyway, it's on the Game Pass and therefore it falls under a Let's Play. Let's go. Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. Okay, so resources makes me think of Papers, Please type thing, but I don't know. Anyway, right, let's do Yes, Your Grace. Wait for the game to start, and then I'll start the 1 hour timer. Oh, is this it? Oh, yes, this is it, right. Start timer. Select the petitioner and call them forward. Okay. It's time, Your Grace. Select the throne to step down. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I had better put on the crown. Sorry, I clearly should not have started this early in the morning on a reading game. Explore the rooms to find some items of interest. This is a crown, so let's put this one on, shall I? Oh, I've got a crown in my inventory. You can find your inventory in the lower left corner. I worked that out, thank you. Alright, Crown of Davern. It's getting a bit rusty. Yeah, wear it. Let's do it. Oh, it's not very ceremonious, but I guess I've got it. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. Okay. So you want me to go this way? Oh, hello. This is the map of your castle. Select the castle wall to go up there. Let's go there. God, I really should have started on a reading. I don't know what it is about me. Your Grace. Nice soldiers. How's it going? A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in the shed. Shed? Why would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Even the least brave soldier are essential now spare. There's no place for cowards under my banner. Oh, that's really difficult. So, even if the last brave soldier is essential. So, if we do this, he could go at the last minute, you know. We could take another opportunity to leave, and then we lose him, and he might take others with him. If we kill him, that sends a very dark message. However, oh, that's really tough. It sounds like we're in a situation of war, so morality has to be cut out. We need to make the best decisions. I'm sorry, bloke, but anyone who refuses to stand for Davern will be met with justice. Oh! Wow, okay. A shame. You did what you had to, Your Grace. Cool, okay. Oh, can I select the dead body? You left me no choice. Okay. Oh, I have to talk to you. Alright, these aren't the most interesting conversations. In here? Yeah, okay. Oh, wow, that is a big... Okay, yep, that's a lot of people. Put up a white flag. Just fail the game right at the gates. I'm going to have to do a big commanding speech. My brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern! There we go. I don't need to read that one out. That one's sorted. Oh, that was very control vibrate very noisily there. Yes, Your Grace. I like the music. Well, they're chanting. just kill it. Just 1 year early. Oh, okay. All right. Well, theoretically, that decision won't affect me then. 3. Oh, I'm playing hide and seek. Have I got kids? You found me. Well done, father. Aww. Oh, sorry, I realised I wasn't reading those lines. I was just reading them. Sorry. Shut it, Alicia. We can see you from miles away. Okay, so... Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it. Okay, well, we can see you. So let's go talk to you. Got you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the garden. She has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. And then this looks like another daughter. Hello? And there's the little one. No! I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official, huh? Maybe next time. Sedani? Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Okay. Oh, I love the music. It's really nicely done. Dun 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 dun. Okay, Grevno 1 week. Week 1. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Okay, yes, it's giving me very strong Papers, Please vibes in terms of like decisions. Can you go and speak to Los Salit, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she won't respond. I don't know what's got into her recently. Maybe she will open up more to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetness. Okay, so I guess I don't have to do that now. So, interesting. Okay. Your Grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as the walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we keep losing supplies. You'll see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. Right, new entry. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, the advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all entries by selecting the archives button below. Okay, so it's like, how do I select it? How? 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 Okay, I honestly don't know how to select that. I'm just gonna keep all three people. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations! The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughters-in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, you have my blessing, but I won't help. The kingdom has more important matters at hand. Wish your daughter the best for me. You skimp us a little gold? Yes! Shouldn't the king support his people in hard... This isn't a hard time to have a wedding. Pfft, I can feed my guests with the king's blessing. Alright, well... That was stupid. Right, what's next? Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long workday. Yes, you can have 7 gold. Make it the best inn around. Hey, I got some happiness. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Grace. How do I see archives? Nope. Okay, there is no way. Okay, I don't know. Monsters! Beasts dressed in black. They came in the night, unseen, unheard until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you. You must send your men. Check what happened. Find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs, hundreds of them, gleaming metal from their claws. I've never seen anything like this. Alright, my agent will check the village. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, so I've lost my soldiers. They'll be gone for a week. Okay. Select the glowing flower to advance to the next week. once you're ready. Sometimes you will need to see your family members before you can advance. Ah, why? Ah, cool. Archives, right. What have we got? Monsters attacked a village. We have sent General to see if he can find anything. Cool. Flood damages. We should repair the damage when possible. Yep. We decided to give gold. We did. The oldest of Eryk's daughters, Lucy, is smart, polite, and learns quickly from her mistakes. She's 13. Eryk's middle daughter, Alicia, is adventurous and playful and doesn't care what others think about her. Zidani, Eryk's youngest daughter, she observes her sisters and learns quickly after mimicking their actions. And then the Queen of Davern, Eryk's wife, the mother of their 3 daughters, she's always happy to advise the king on important matters and then help with the... we said no. So the new inn for the family is not completed. Cool, that's good to know. Alright, we needed to speak to Lord Silly, I believe, on the wall. So, how does one... There we go, B. Okay. If I step down, let's go speak. Oh, can I speak to you? How can I be of service, Your Grace? That's all for now. Thanks, buddy. Right, let's get out of here. Right. Blue icons indicate the important matters to attend to. Green icons show optional conversations. Right, let's go to Castle Walk because we need to go speak to her. Queen asked us. And happy queen is a happy tween, I guess. What's this? We need to make lots of repairs. Right, let's get up we go. There she is. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No, I'm fine, Father. Why didn't you play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe. I'm not 5 anymore. So Alicia's been pretty nasty recently. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? Let's do that. So Alicia's been pretty nasty. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Okay, that didn't help at all. Can I talk to the cat? I pet the cat. Right. Oh, I like that you can just move out. Right, let's go to the gardens. Optional conversation. Imagine to have with the other side of the argument. Yes, Father? Can you explain the fight in the gardens? You and Lucia used to be best friends. You mean why is Lucia such a big baby? This is kind of a thing I mean. She is annoying, is all. You need to stop fighting with each other. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She will just get more resentful as time goes by. Ugh, but it's so hard. Ugh. I'm sorry, Father. I won't do it again. Resolved. Ah, my youngest isn't here. I was going to go play the game with her. Oh, what? See, I find that even better hiding spots. Look, ready? Can you see me? Right. Can I run? Nope. Just put it along. Right, so dungeons to talk about how we don't have enough people. Damn it! It's worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. Who are you? By all the gods, that could have been me. Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I would dedicate my life to those that need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why are you here again? Oh, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Oh yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I've been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out. If you'd been honest, I think I would have. But you got what you deserved. I think you would need some more time to think about your actions. Your Grace, but I am the chosen one. God has spared my life. Well, you lied, so therefore you're in trouble. Okay, so I guess I go this way. I guess I actually probably don't actually need to go back. I can just select it from the menu, but I'm here now. So why week 1? Do I get a weekly summary? Would like to repair the buildings. Ah, here we go. Okay, remove supply penalty from the treasury. Right, we need to fix that roof. It's got to be done. Fix market store. Gain 2 gold per week. What does that cost? 15 coins. Oh, is that coins or wheat? This is wheat. Repair theatre. Removes contentment penalty from treasury. Well, I can't fix everything without having no gold for further things. So we'll do that. Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's not wanted. Okay, I can now click the bottom buttons. Good. Right. Save and continue. Okay, that's week 1. I think we did a good job. I think everyone is happy. I think we are good king. Grevno, week 2. Have you come back? Your Grace, no signs of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth, a crest of Redovia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me, whose banner are you beating? Oh, these are the bandits. I'm confused. Oh no, he found one. Yes, he's bought a bandit. Right, I see. Is it true that you're from Redovia? Your man is right. Redovia is my home. And soon yours too, ha! Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Where's your leader? Or who's your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. I've had enough. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There is no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. Well, we haven't got room in the dungeon. Throwing in dungeons isn't it? Just execute. No Redovian scum will be threatening the crown. Behead him. My brothers will hear about this, and you will feel the poisonous bite. I need to see Aurelia about this. I think that was the right call. He was a threat, so I needed to deal with him. What do you make of this, Audrey? Redovians, here. How could they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? It's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm just puzzled. I might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. Okay, so we've got like a time limit to get ourselves sorted before the war comes in I think it was a year, was it? I think it was a year. I bring news, Father. Acelia sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chambers, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sidiani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Thick? Don't speak ill of your sister. What's got into you, Losudia? Acelia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? I'd better talk to Acelia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Right, Connie's next. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I ask you help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? 7 gold, that's a lot. Ooh, and I don't know what else I've got coming. Oh, I have to make a decision. Damn it. I can't spare a general. We've got a battle coming. And I can't spare the gold. No, I'm afraid I can't help you. I'm sorry. You should try to get the villagers to help you. Your Grace, please. I can pay you. I have scraped together 1 piece of gold. Oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not sure my men or gold would make any difference. Your son could be anywhere. I was afraid you would say that, but I will not give up on him. I will find him myself. Best of luck. My name is Eaton. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down, and I know where they are keeping her. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I will need your help, Your Grace. Yeah, you take the general, I think. Pay them once, and they will only want more. This is the best option. You're right. Send the general my way, and I will tell him my plan. Thank you, Your Grace. I hope you don't need soldiers, because I've just sent my soldiers out again. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything right. I better be going. Interesting. Okay. Right. Let's see what's in the archives. So the monsters... At Monster Village, we have set the General C. The monsters turned out to be bandits from Redovia, a place from where nothing good ever came. The king decided it would be best to execute the Redovian bandit. Yep. Ransom. Lord Eaton has visited our halls with a serious matter. His daughter was kidnapped by bandits. We have sent the general to help Lord Eaton rescue his daughter. Paranoid Lord, yeah, don't give a shit. And we need to... hearing that Cilia was sneaking out of the castle worried the king. He decided it would be best to confront her about it to confirm the story. And then... Oh yeah, we kept him in the dungeon, and we dismissed the peasant because we unfortunately couldn't do anything about it. B. Right, off we go then. Let's get off of our ass and go look into some things. Right. I wonder what's in the gardens, I don't know. But let's go talk to our drunk daughter. Oh no, I need to talk to her about something else, don't I? Darling, foreign bandits visit us this week. Redovians have come to Davern. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Redovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Byron, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Redovian shows up in our castle? I'll be damned. Yes, Lorsulia will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. And Byron, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. How could we have promised our daughter hand to a Redovian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. To think our daughter will marry such a barbaric thug. Though, we can't let this happen, Eryk. Don't worry, we will solve this. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn out. What now? If Byron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Redovians get to Davern? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons? No, I let him see justice. Damn it! You should have questioned him first. One less barbarian to worry about, though. Yeah, I thought about asking questions, but I didn't think he would have any information. I didn't know about this. He didn't tell me I did all this secrets. How are you holding up? I don't know. It's so unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even, yes, but let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It'll be fine. I won't let them take her away. Cool. Bye. Oh, Eryk, I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine. I will stay here. Can I open this chest? The answer is no. Alright, let's go talk to my daughter. Oi, you been drinking? Yes, father? There was a wedding in the village. I heard that there was quite a fine wedding in the village, just outside our walls. It wasn't bad, I've heard it could have been even better, if my father was a bit less stingy. I wish you'd come to ask me first. I'm not angry, I just want you to be safe. Why would you be mad? Is it because I went to the market? Come on now, I know about the wedding. Lucia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course. Sidani. I'm worried about you. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry. Nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lucia said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Ugh, Lucia. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it will be for the best. Actually, she's going to marry a thug. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. I don't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name calling. You are confined to the castle. Yeah, no more visits to the market. You are not to be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside the godforsaken walls? Stupid Luculia. I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I better talk to Luculia. Oh man, I've made things worse between them now. This is problematic. Oh, she's on the wall again. So she just chill on the walls. If I can, I'm going to tell her about the promise. I think we need to stand by our promise. It's only going to make things worse. I know it's not great, but we made a promise. Although he had enough to our throat, so I guess that's not a fair thing. Oh, it's you. At least you tell me what's going on. At least you told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. I think your mother and I started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realise earlier. Oh? And why is that? Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband, but I promise you won't have to marry a stranger. We'll make sure we know the prince well before the wedding. Mm-hmm. Time will show. Goodbye. Yeah, it's not right to force the marriage on her. Let's just pet the kitty, because that's the correct thing to do. Yeah. Oh, I don't actually need to do that. Oh no, I do. I don't have the option. Okay. Yeah. I think he held a knife to her throat, so we don't have to make any promise. Unless it wasn't actually a knife to the throat, and that was just metaphor. It's difficult sometimes. Right. Oh, I don't need to sit on the phone. Why am I doing this? It's week 2 complete. Right. So we fixed both of those. Stand the general costs money. And the broken theatre is slowly making people unhappy. We've got a fair whack, but I'm going to wait till it only costs half our amount because we don't know what else we need. Can I undo these? No, I can't. Cool. Right. Let's save and continue. Grevno, week 3. Oh, pigeons arrived. Dear Eryk, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised. For the gods have graced us with their strength. Byron, the king of Redovia. Ah, fuck. Okay, so they do have a king after all. And where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? To take my daughter's hand. What? How? You never mentioned it, Your Grace. I didn't think I would have to keep my word. We can't let barbarians seize the throne. Our treasure is low, but we can always seek allies. I will let you get on with the audits, and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. I'll be in the council chamber, Your Grace. Okay, so I guess I'm going to speak to him there. So I can choose to talk to different people, but I don't know what they're going to ask, so I might as well just interview them in time. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 7 pieces of gold, or 5 sacks of supplies, Your Grace. That way we could at least feed our children. You can have the supplies. I've got lots of supplies. I'm hoping to keep the gold for a bit, so here are the supplies. Feed your children well. That will be enough to keep us going for a couple of weeks. God's favour you. Right, what's next? I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and build resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they need stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. Come back another time? Yeah, let's come back another time. That's a bit rich for my blood. I like the sound of this, but our treasury cannot afford the expense right now. Come back in a couple of weeks. Yes, Your Grace. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. I can't offer much, but here is 5 supplies. Yeah, we don't want it to get worse. Let's deal with it properly. Give them out in your village. Make sure everyone has access to what they need. Thank you, Your Grace. We are beyond content. I hope that the spirits will keep you well. Cool. that's everyone sorted. Can I use the pigeon again? These pigeons will always bring so much mess into the throne room. Alright, let's go. Oh, we've got 2 things in the council chamber. Oh. Oh. No! I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Brings up the map so quickly. Right. I wanted to see what the press A was. But I think it's just to leave. Oh, no, just part of it. Okay, cool. What are you doing here? Hey there. I'm going for pumpkin. Pumpkin? Pumpkin? That's new. I like it. Your Grace? You shouldn't be playing here. Zidani, I always tell you not to play here. But this is my most cherished place in the fortress. Oh, you have the most finest items here, Father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. Fine, you can stay. As long as you don't damage anything. Oh, yes, thank you, Your Grace. Ooh, let's see what else is here. Alright. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we're up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talis. He might be able to help. Select the Allies tab. Alright, here we go. We can talk to the nearby lords. But first, I suggest inviting Talis. Here, you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. What's the... I don't know, 100 what? Oh, resources. He has like 3,000. Oh, our armies. We have 100. She has 60. He has 3,000. Okay, cool. Invite. Great Talis should visit us within a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Rodovia, no matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Oh, there's a good chance I'm going to have to marry my daughter off to him, aren't I? I can see it happening. Right. Oh, I didn't need to. Once again, I keep going back to the throne room, but I don't need to go to the throne room. Just need the option. Okay, so I should be... Oh yeah, I didn't give any gold up this week. How are we doing on time? Oh. Whoa, we're halfway there. Okay. I mean, we're fine on people. We're going up enough that that's okay. We're not running out. So I think we don't need to prepare. Let's save that for other expenses. Come on, what is next? Gryffindor, week 4. Okay. I bring news about Lord Eaton's case, Your Grace. With his plan, my squad and I managed to take his daughter back. Oh. Alright then, that was easy. Oh, is this the king? Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shrine Eryk. Father! Look what she did! Alicia has put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash off? Why did you tell her I told on her? Can you not see we have a guest? Go back to your chamber now. There's always people in need here. We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off now. But, if you can't even enjoy your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do. And that I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me, we have had a lot of going on recently. I'm asking if you are going to make me stand here like a commoner. Oh, of course. Let's talk in the council room. Alright, this king's got... I know, he is a king. I get it, I suppose. Huh. You have a lot of books. What is she doing here? Are you letting children play with your archives? Girl, be gone. Are you a king or a blasted nanny, Eryk? What can be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I'll be straightforward with this. I need an army. Rodovia threatens me and my family. Ha! Rodovia? Here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I will give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What? Just like that? Fair. Of course not. You see, my son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Luculia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here. Plus, anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, it does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lucia and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. Yes, of course. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. We'll do it on my terms. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now, Eryk. We both know Davernus has seen better times. When Rodovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? Oh. Two generals would be really good. You'll provide a general to help with our people's needs. How about I just pay for one of yours? That's fine. I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books then. I think I will start from this room. Fine. You can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see. What do we have here? Great. You have now made a new ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords to in the allies panel. Oh, what's this? This side table, food, is very useful for long meetings. Oh yeah, I need to go back to it. I haven't finished today's work. Oh, so many different things to do today. It's all kicking off now. But I have got an army, which is good. Your Grace, my daughter's back. These goons didn't even know what hit them, and we hit them hard. If it wasn't for your general, I'm not sure if my plan would have worked. Take this gold as a thank you, Your Grace. I don't know how much he gave me. Oh, 4. Nice. And 2 happiness and entry complete. Fantastic. We did very well. How can I be of service, Your Grace? Tell me about battle preparations. What would you like to know, Your Grace? Is our army ready to confront the enemy? With Talis' army, we will crush Rodovian forces. We just need to focus on our kingdom and get ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Okay. Tell me about the kingdom. What would you like to know, Your Grace? Resources. We have to control 4 resources. He's just guide. Okay, fine. It's fine. I worked that out. Thank you. That's all for now. Thank you. His friggin' voice. Right. Let me have a look at what you go. Rodovian bite. Alu agreed that with Eryk's worries, Byron, a thug from Rodovia, was after the king's oldest daughter. Letter arrived that confirmed Eryk's worries. Eryk is invited to tell us the king. Hoping to find an ally. The wedding. Tess agreed to help Eryk. Ivo is future husband of Eryk's. Okay, so now I've got to tell her that it was a surprise. The queen would never allow. Yep. Okay. Okay. That's their problems have got worse. Cool. Right, it's doing well. Let's speak to everyone. Oh my god, I've got to try and fix a lot of shit going on. Right. Let's do green. Oh no, blue is the one we need to do. No more. Green's fine. Doesn't matter. We're gonna do them all anyway. Cecilia. Huh, of course she's not here. Unless she's hiding. How are you doing? You're a king, so why do you listen to the men in the council chamber, father? Well, he's a king too, you know. But you're a better king. He should listen to you. Yes, keep your voice down, pumpkin. Right. Is she definitely not here? Can I go here to find her? Oh. Crack in the pavement. You get patched up one day. Okay. Let's talk to the criminal first. The criminal. I meant my daughter, who left the feces. Oh no, this is my wife. Darling. Lucilia's getting married. What? No! Did Byron find us? We can't let him. Lucilia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talis, marriage for army in return. No! We cannot let her marry a barbarian, Eryk. You said you would find a way. Wait, Ivo? That's good. That's great. Ivo is a prince after all, and if Lucia is married to Ivo, then Byron can't do anything. Talis' army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eryk. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests menu. We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations. Oh, and we need a band too. I'll take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Did Lucia know yet? No, I came straight to you. I see. She's been acting up lately. Maybe it's better if I tell her. Actually, no, you talk to her. I will get on with the preparations. Alright. Alright, let's go find out what trouble I got myself into. Oh, hello. You're not normally here, are you? Your Grace. Okay. Did I say keep up the good work, Stan? Do I know all their names? I guess I need 100 soldiers to know the names of them. Alright. I have some really bad news to drop on you. Oh, it's you. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed? Did you ever consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. I knew the day I would be old enough you would just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl living in a village, having nothing to worry about. Being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. Yeah, she's having a really tough time. At least you still love me, Cat. What's that smell? Is that you, Dusty? Well, it wasn't me. I was not expecting that. Right. I wonder if I can find her. No, she was hiding. I think that was meant to say that she's gone. I think she left the city, or left the town, even though we said she wasn't to leave. Right. Allies. When lords have news, a green icon will appear by their name, like the one next to Lady Ada. Invitation sent. Fantastic. Okay. And complete the day. Later that night. Oh no! It had better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Radovian forces have been spotting nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Losulia. Eryk, we must do something. Send a general to check this. Let's send Stan. We need to see what they're up to. Oh, that's who it was. That was the general? Really? Just standing by the door? Fair enough. Okay, that's why he was there and hadn't been there the other days, because we'd sent them off. Ooh, here we go. Alright, so buy flowers, decoration for the wedding. Buy fabrics. Hire a band. Oh, those are expensive. But we're having the biggest wedding ever. Time until the wedding, 4 weeks. We don't need the theatre because we've got good people, that's fine. Got to make it fairly big for her. 4 weeks, man. We need to have the wedding sooner, I think, because Force is going to be here at any minute. What have you learned? Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the post should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send the Ancient to clear out the post as soon as possible. Wait till my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. Radovian bands have made camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate the posts. So see the post map below. Okay. Supposedly I was given money from my own general. I just spent that on wedding stuff. Your Grace, you called for me? I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. I really should visit Grevno more often. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favour to ask of you. Thank you. What can I do for you? There is a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help. He convinced other nearby lords to give them gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. What do you want me to do? Let's say he does show up in my throne room, and I recognise him. All I ask is you imprison him. I don't want you to lose gold like I did. Once you have him in your dungeons, send a pigeon for me, and I will deal with him. I will keep an eye out for him. If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Your Grace. Okay, so it's a merchant saying he's lost stuff. Oh, I'm going to forget that, aren't I? I'm here representing Bank de Flotini, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. How does this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available to your use, and the bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid, and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. Alright, well, I'll borrow gold then. Yeah. We can offer 50 gold repaid over 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. I'll take it, yeah. Perfect. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. Cool. If it's free of charge, it's just money now. We just have to make sure we can pay 10 gold each week. Right, why does he want to talk to me? We will be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Radovian posts need to be eliminated by then, and we still need to provide for our people's needs. Striking the right place between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With the current resources, we need to prioritize. Okay. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Yep, I remember this guy. I have the gold now. This sounds good. Take the gold and let the business grow. Oh, wonderful. You want to get it, Your Grace. I will get right on it. 8 side tables, 13 beds. We could make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work well. Okay. Hello, daughter. How can I help, Pumpkin? I'm worried about Lucilla, Father. What will happen to her when she leaves? She promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happens to Dusty? Your sister didn't know she'd have to leave, Sidani. As for Dusty, it's Lucilia's cat. She will probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she did leave, then Dusty would have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lucilia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? If she would rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her, convince her to stay? Of course, Sidani. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that will change a thing. I know I can count on you, thank you. I better check out Lucilia when there's time. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters with steel. Oh, with steel. Sorry, I was like, with steel. No, with steel. Came in the night and took everything. Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there ain't cattle to graze on? Can you help us, Grace? Oh, we are real slow on supplies, so you can take some gold. This should be enough for you to get your village a new herd. That's even a bit more than we needed. Thank you, Your Grace. Awesome. Okay, we're doing well, I think. I don't know. We took that free loan. I think the free loan was sensible. Although we don't seem to be getting more supplies. I don't know. Right. Let's go talk to Celia, because I need to... Lucy's not up here? Maybe Celia will know where she is. They've just both gone. Oh, they trying to duel? Yes, Father? Swords? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lucilia. Pfft, she's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be a judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really? You'll fight with a girl? Really, I don't know how to. Since I can't go to the market, I just had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Let's talk and more fighting. Go easy on me, Father. Ouch. Too slow. My turn. So tell me, Celia, what is going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She locked herself up in the chamber. What a baby. You did leave feces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me one day too? I want to say no. I don't want my little girls to leave home so soon, but the truth is, once you become of age, we will need to find you a husband, sooner or later. I guess I didn't think of it before. That puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. I feel bad for her. But who will I vex now? Zidani's too young. It's not the same. I'm sure you'll find another way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. I was just warming up. Do you think we could do this again one day? Yeah. I will find you when I have a while. I suppose that'll be never then. We hardly do anything anymore. Talis would tell you otherwise, trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to Rosulia wasn't fair. Don't apologise to me. I know. I feel like it's best to give her some time. I will make it right though. Cool. Stay safe. Don't do anything acidia. Do I ever? Your Grace. How you doing? You're a king. So why do you... Oh, it's the same as before. We already had this conversation. Come on. Right. Can I talk to my daughter, or is this talking to my wife again? It's my wife again. Oh, I can look in the mirror. Damn, I look so tired. Or maybe I'm just old. Darling? How are the wedding preparations going? I'm preparing some homemade decorations. I hope Lucilia likes them. I'm sure she will. They're lovely, my darling. The wedding is so soon, and there's so much to do. I think we're going to have roast duck and Calician salad. I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak to Lucia about it. I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. Okay. Right, I don't think I've been on the archive for a while, and I don't think I have anything else to do except for the map. So let's check archives. Vidovian bites. That's the thing that's going to keep King. He had no choice but to attack the enemy. Okay. Thief in disguise. Lady visiting the throne room, warning of a thief who pretends to be a merchant. She described him as someone who doesn't stand out from the crowd, wearing a green shirt and a hat. The king assured her, keep it on. Okay, cool. The king, eager at the chance to improve the health of the treasury, invested some gold in the town business. Cool. Then we talk to the family. Cool. Right. Let's go to the map. Send the general by selecting the Rodovian post and set the magnifying glass icon. Exploring locations may result in the gain of resources. In this case, we need dispatch of the Rodovian posts. You can send any agent to explore any location. Well, we don't want to be flanked, so let's get rid of that one, and then we've only got to deal with one side. Select an agent type to explore. Oh yeah, no, I can't. I can only explore first. General. Confirm. Oh, it's one turn. Oh, does that mean that I'm now going to be taking the weeks bit by bit? Okay, that's cool, I think. Do I have a number of turns? I don't know. Right. He said he would give me gold to buy... I can't seem to buy any... I don't know. Hopefully I'm not doing anything wrong. Okay, so the only thing is to repair the theatre, but I need to keep my gold to pay off my bank payments. There you go, look. 10 gold already gone. Okay. Save and continue. Right. Oh. The Queen's come in, and some other people. Alright, let's talk to this guy. There's still time until the wedding. We should check out the Rodovian post when there's a chance, Your Grace. Well, I can't do that right now, by those things. Yeah, I can't. I have to talk to other people first, by those things. And there's weapons if I press A. Can I do it then? Nope. Okay. No sign of Rodovians at the East Post, Your Grace. There's nothing left behind. Okay. Your Grace, I think I know that they are after me. Who are you talking about? Yesterday, when I went to the bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. Okay, he's just going to be a recurring thing, I see. Have you seen Lucilia, darling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber. She's refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I want her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I'll get back to the preparations. Of course, my sweetness. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Radovan forces. Should we aid them in their time of need? This could have great effect on our people's contentment, Your Grace. We can't allow Radovians to threaten our land. We can't remove the posts, though. That would remove a general for 2 weeks. We need to focus on what's important. We need to prepare for the final blow. Let's hope the Radovians don't strike again. What do you have here, there, merchants? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. It works, most of the time. Cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. That guy wanted it. No thanks, no. I think I will pass. Pass is such a fine product, but how can you know for sure that it won't need it soon? Ah well, I'll peddle it elsewhere. Maybe that was a mistake. I know he needed ailments, but it just seemed silly that some random guy would come in. It just didn't seem right. Just didn't sit right with me. Felt like a scam, but yeah, maybe I should have had it. Someone's going to fall ill, aren't they, now? Darling? How are you holding up? I'm well. I think I might actually sleep tonight. Hang on. No, everything's on my head. What shall we eat? Where will I get a dress? Big day in 3 weeks. I can't believe how fast the time flies. Lucilia doesn't really want to get involved with the wedding preparations, so everything's on my head. She'd be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have. Do you think we should tell her about the promise? No, Eryk. How do you think she would react? She would hate us forever for promising her. Well, that's alright, then she would leave. She'd be right to leave. She can never find out about this. I disagree. Hopefully I can talk to her. I would like to if I can. She's still locked up, or is she in the castle? I've only got 5 minutes. Oh my god, none of this is going to come to fruition. Hi, Stan. I thought you were gone. Yeah, not there. Okay. Oh no, I didn't send them, did I? Because I need to send them to the posts. That was part of the plan. Which I have to remember now. God, imagine... Oh yeah, I guess I can't skip the day without remembering. Hopefully. Have I got anything on my allies that I can do? Let's have a look. Oh. Why is there a red arrow? I guess it's because he's still in the place. Maybe I should go investigate. Right, let's go push them north. So... Okay. Right, let's quickly go see. It's not an option to talk to him, so there might be nothing to learn, but it seemed worth just checking. Hello. Did you find anything yet? Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria. All of this is useless. How is your wife? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she's still sick. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here. But like I told you already, it's none of your business. I'll be in the throne room if you need me. Read as much as you like. Okay. Can I play swords with my daughter? She wants to do it whenever I have some time free. Yes, father. Stay safe. Okay. No, apparently not. Alright then. Bye. Oh no, I don't need to. God damn it, I keep doing that. I'm such a fool. I'm burning through all my time on loading screens. Right, let's get... we sent someone on the map, didn't we? So that's done. Let's go. I want to catch the Green Merchant. Still no upgrades other than Repair Theatre, but I'm repaying my loan. Yeah, my taxes just cover that at the moment, which is good. So I'm actually still making money. Week 7. Right, what do you have for us? We're getting close to the wedding. We need to make sure those Davern posts are not a threat to us, Your Grace. Right, what have you got for me? No sign of Dovians at the West Post, Your Grace. What the hell of a... We did find a hell of a mess, though. They left gold and supplies behind. They must have got away in a hurry. Oh, very nice. Your Grace, thanks to the new inn we've built, our workers are happy and well harder. We can now plough much faster. We still need to maintain the inn, but I want to bring you some extra for the help. We'll be contributing 1 gold every week to the kingdom. That is very generous. This is very generous. Thank you very much. Our people will appreciate this. Please visit us if you ever need any more help. Thank you, Your Grace. That was a good investment. Your Grace, the Davern you helped me to establish is up and running. It's doing so well that it's not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination of its own now. As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. That sounds fair, right? I'll give you 12 gold. That took me 12 weeks to get back. That's a lot. That is ridiculously low. I want 3 gold pieces of gold. I think this will be fairer for both parties. I guess you're right, Your Grace. 3 pieces of gold it is then. Yeah, it is worth a shot. Yes. Suck it. Got more gold. What are you hiding there, pumpkin? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you couldn't have a cat, just not Lucilia's one. It's a snail. I found him in the garden and I called him Smudge. That's an unusual pet and an original name. He's nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky, kind of gross. That's the best replacement I've found so far. Maybe if Lucilia didn't have to flee, she could help me. What's going on with this music? Help me find something better. Ivo will want Lucilia by his side. Once your sister gets married, she will have to go with Ivo. She has to support him. She can't stay with you forever, you know. So there's no way? No way. I think he would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it? Smeary? It's Smudge! Oh, and on that note, it is time to stop. This music is really loud and intense. Can I press this? Okay, there you go. Yeah, so that is Yes, Your Grace. What do I think? I think it's actually really, really good. I went into it hoping it was going to be good, but the character's actually really well defined. You've got the older sister who's kind of grumpy. You've got the slightly younger sister who's a bit of an arsehole, really, but sort of like that rough and tumble type. You then got the little girl who's just super sweet. The wife's not really got a character. She is just wife. And same with the king, though, to be fair. He's just whatever you decide. You got the advisor, and then you got all the random things. And it does seem to reward you so far. I feel like I've literally just scratched the surface. Like, the very, 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 like, top of the game. There's probably way more things. I'm basically probably still in the tutorial as things go. But I enjoyed that a lot. Like, that was really, really good fun. If I get some time, I'll probably play some more. Obviously not on the channel, but I'll play some more. I really, really enjoyed that. But I'm sure if you've watched this and you made it to the end, you definitely know whether you do or do not want to play this. I feel like maybe I could have gone for the tavern slightly earlier. I would have made, like an extra 6 gold, I think, because it took him 2 weeks to come back, but that's hardly the end of the world. And I think maybe I should have bought that elixir. That might have been a mistake. I might have been able to give it to the king. I don't know. It just felt like a bit like it works some of the time and doesn't always do. I don't know. I guess maybe if I'd bought that, I could have traded it for more things, or maybe stopped my daughter being. I don't know. I feel like there's lots of little decisions that I didn't make, but that was really, really good. Really enjoyed that, and I hope you did too. But I will finish it there. So thank you ever so much for watching. My God, am I happy to be back doing this? And I will see you next time. Shotgun Squirrel out.